Well, my perspective guest today is a jazz musician and trumpeter that this year released his 8th studio album, a forward-thinking artist known for blending hip-hop, adventurous soul, jazz, funk and post-bop. He's currently touring Europe and has a second night in Paris at the venue New Morning this Thursday. Takuya Kuroda joins me on set now. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Before we get into the questions, I want to play a little bit of your music so that we can take a listen.
Thank you.
Oh, it's so feel-good, very feel-good music.
Thank you.
Before we get into that and everything that you've been up to lately, let's go back to the very beginning.
Sure.
You are from Kobe in Japan. How did you first get into music and jazz in particular?
So I have an older brother that went to the same junior high school and high school. You know, as a younger brother, you're always kind of imitating what your older brother does, and that's kind of how I started. He was playing trombone in high school, so I was going to follow him, pick up the trumpet. That's how I started in the jazz big band. And,
you know, you say that you were kind of imitating your brother, but were you back then already conscious of treading your own path and having your own style, or not quite?
When I was a teenager, you know, I didn't think that deep yet. But as I was playing, watching those legendary videos and stuff, I was like dreaming already, like, one day I want to be like that, you know.
You then attended Berklee College of Music in Boston, where you met an upcoming jazz vocalist called José James. Tell us about your collaboration together and that relationship and how that kind of inspired what you went on to do.
With José James? So he was in the same school, and he's the first one that brought me to this world tour all over the world, including Paris. He was the one first that took me to Paris in the first time, almost like 15 years ago. And he showed me that, you know, those contemporary crossover, mixing jazz and funk and hip hop and stuff. So it was pretty much everything. And he produced my Blue Note record album 10 years ago. So he opened up a lot of doors for me, yeah.
And you then went on to New York City. You also studied there. We hold this city up as a place where, you know, jazz careers are tested and shaped. Do you agree with that? Do you agree with, what do you make of the jazz culture in New York?
I think the New York, as a musicians, that's the melting pot. You know, everybody wants to go there to achieve their dreams and pursue to art and stuff, and then that never changed. I'm there for 20 years now, and it's still always young musicians coming in, new ideas, new culture, and all over the world. They try and error and creating new stuff, own styles. So I think New York is still the best for that, yeah.
And earlier this year, you released your 8th studio album, which is called Every Day. Tell us about what you wanted to achieve in this album and what inspired you.
So after trying, you know, 7 albums before this one, tried many styles and everything, but this is like going back to the root. You just have to do everything every day, work, routine, create, and you can't miss a day. So it's a simple message that as an artist, as whoever, your job and business, you just can't miss a day. Just do everything to achieve where you want to go, yeah.
So it kind of comes from the title, the kind of everyday rhythmic aspect of it, but is it also not a bit of, you know, dual meaning in there as well?
Yeah, a little bit, you know. But it was more like simply just like, oh, okay. After playing trumpet for 30 years, there's no cheat or no cheat chord or skip. You just have to do everything little by little. So.
Is that what drew you to the trumpet in particular?
So the instrument, the trumpet, is probably the most physical instrument out of old instruments. So you really can't miss it. Like, you have to play every day to be able to be on the stage. So.
Because you've tried your hand at other instruments, right?
Yeah, teenager. I played saxophone a little bit, piano. But somehow the trumpet, I don't know. I feel something special with it.
Yeah, and what about Japan? You know, we were talking about New York, but perhaps Japan isn't necessarily the place where we associate with jazz music, but it is very popular there and well respected. What do you make of the jazz scene in Japan?
So fortunate, you know, growing up in Japan, because so many jazz clubs in there, and then I think 60s and 70s, those famous jazz musicians from States started coming to Japan, and it made a huge impact to them. And since then, still, especially Tokyo, like so many musicians in the venues there, and it got own like a style to it. So I don't know, somehow Japan got so many music going on, and then it really helped me, you know, encouraged me going to New York. Yeah.
And what is next for you? I mean, you're currently on tour. First of all, how did the gig go at New Morning, this venue in Paris?
Last night was amazing. I played it many times, but probably last night was one of the best. And I'm playing tonight also. I can't wait. It's always the best. I'm playing the New Morning in Paris.
And in terms of new music, you've already released so many records. Is this just something that you're constantly doing, constantly looking at, or do you really sit down and say, okay, this is the album that I want to make next?
I don't think about a whole album when I'm writing like one piece. So I'm just starting from a one scratch idea and just, you know, making bigger and bigger. Start writing the whole picture one by one. So that's how I write the album.
All right, Takuya Kuroda, thank you very much for speaking to us on France 24.
Thank you so much.
Our viewers here in Paris can catch you at the New Morning this Thursday night.
All right.